The reason why the industrial action didn't take place on the Friday when it was planned was because Minister Costa saw the reps and the union on the Thursday evening, and it was quite a positive meeting, and the reps decided there in a democratic vote that they would like to suspend the action until we had the chance to sit with the Chief Minister, which we did this morning.
And what are the issues that your members want addressed?
There are generic issues across the GHA. I would say the most important would be the lack of communication, lack of consultation. There's quite a factor at the moment with new implementations of new services that haven't been resourced appropriately, or so the staff obviously are under the impression. So they wanted to put all these points forward to the Minister so that he was aware that they would like to have their expertise and professionalism included before implementations of services, or even services that are already implemented. For them going forward, they need to be able to have the consultation with powers that be, which is why we had that meeting today.
Well, given that Unite was close to industrial action last week, how serious are some of these issues?
Like I said, a lot of the issues in the GHA are generic, and some of them are historic. So to put all the blame on Minister Costa would be unfair. But what we wanted to do going forward was make a show of action to show that these generic issues are there, they can't be ignored, and they need to be addressed as soon as possible.
And are some of these issues recent? You mentioned there in your answer just now about some of them being historic, but are we talking weeks, months, years in some cases for some of these issues?
No, some are historic issues. They have been around for years. I mean, if we go into the NCHDs, which are the non-consultant doctors, and the consultants, they have been negotiating for their contracts, sometimes some of these cases for over 10 years. So when I say historic, I mean historic. Some of the issues are recent. In the last couple of months, I believe it's because of the transition from the reshuffle of the ministry. I don't think that enough feedback was given in that instance. So issues that have maybe been brought forward in the first instance haven't been fed back. So even though Minister Costa has just taken over, these issues, like I said, some historic, some recent, were all put together in one issue because the staff needed these issues to be addressed. So regardless of whether they're historic or new, the staff felt very, very strongly, the membership felt very strongly that they wanted these issues to be addressed as soon as possible.
And how do you feel the meeting went today?
We did have the meeting at 12 midday today with Minister Costa and the Chief Minister. The meeting was very, very positive. I believe. I mean, I was there, and obviously I have faith that what was spoken today will be actioned on. And what was agreed, proposed by Unite, was that we would like the Minister or HR, whoever's deemed to take responsibility, to sit down with reps of each department and the union. And once we have dealt with the issues from that remit, we will move forward to the next. But we're given the opportunity for the membership to sit down. All remits will have the opportunity to sit down with the Minister and discuss their issues and their concerns. And then once they're actioned on, we will continue to the next department or the next ward, whatever that may be.
And so where is Unite now following today's meeting? Is industrial action, for example, an option still on the table?
No, at the moment, with the commitment we've been given today by Minister Costa and the Chief Minister, the membership have decided to give them a period of grace. All this process, which will be a bit time consuming, because obviously to sit down with each department and each ward is going to take a while. But the reality is that the membership are very happy with that commitment. The process begins on the 8th of May, and that's only, I must say, because I am not going to be available until the 8th of May. If it were up to Minister Costa, he wanted to sit down with us at the beginning of next week. But unfortunately, because of Unite business, I have to be away for that period. So we will engage and start the process on the 8th of May.